Watch giants fall like Goliath. David, I dance, this ain't no TikTok. God told me that my steps was ordered. Walking in flip-flops, Chris Rock, how they laughed at me.
Going around, it's been flying. You guys already saw the first interview that Katt Williams did with Club Shay Shay with Shannon Sharp. Now he's gone on to do another interview. And if you ask me, this one is better. This one is deeper. He's way more intellectual. It's not just about calling people out. He gets into some really deep, hard topics and some really things to chew into. I mean, he goes into the pyramids. He goes into the book of Enoch, God's creation. They're bringing up scriptures. And the more I listen, man, I really think Joe Rogan, he might not have said it or may not have came out about it yet, but I truly think, man, he's really, his brain is turning towards God. His brain is turning in that direction. And I know a lot of people, a lot of Christian platforms try to overly critique him and come at him. But I think his curiosity might kill the cat. You know, you guys have heard that saying, curiosity kills the cat. I think his curiosity about God and his curiosity about the scriptures, even in here, he mentions he's read and he's reading certain scriptures. And I think God is opening his heart. And God says, the only people that come to me, or only men that come to me is the ones that I call. And so, guys, I just want to play a little part of this. I believe it's at about 12 minutes and like 57 seconds. If you guys want to go back and listen to it, he starts alluding to Katt Williams to creation and how you can't deny that God is in creation. And that's something that is, it amazes me that people try to deny that there is a God or that God exists. So I'm going to pull this up here. We gonna jump right into this, guys. Katt, man, this dude is always dropping gems, man. Let me get this going for you guys. All right, let's get right into this.
Incredible.
It is. But here's the thing. The fact that there is a God is the biggest conversation worldwide. But the truth of the matter is, there is more reason for you to believe there is a God than there is for you to not. Like the way that things
boom. There's more reason to believe there is a God than there isn't. I mean, we're living in he's going to get into it here, but we're living in the only society and the only place where when it comes to God, he's the only entity, the only thing that our society goes, oh, there's a possibility God isn't, there's no proof. But we know that a house is a house because someone built it. We know that a car moves because someone built it and organized it and orchestrated it. Everything we know, there's a designer and there is a maker. And the only thing that we sit back and act like there isn't is God. And that there isn't and doesn't exist is God. But I'm going to let him keep talking.
Interact. Like if we're just talking about marijuana or alcohol or whatever that is, you have to understand that this thing serves no other purpose than to bring pleasure to this small group of beings.
Right.
And the fact that it already was set up to do that, the fact that it was already set up on this planet for there to be medicines for us to find and to utilize. And you see what I'm saying? It's like, it's not like, oh yeah, so he made a cow. No, to make a cow, it means you had to also have made grass. And it means you would have had to have invented a whole new eating system for this animal, which was cud. And that means you would then have to have given him 3 stomachs to be able to, and you would have to have known that he was going to then emit a gas that was going to be necessary on the planet. Like, like none of these things.
Fertilizer.
I mean, guys, it's not hard thinking. It don't take a lot. Like Katt he's breaking it down in the most simple way. I mean, everything is intricately designed and supports each other. That's not happenstance. That's not a big boom theory, and that happens. I think that's ignorant. I mean, everything. I mean, the simple way that he breaks it down, guys, is we're on a planet that was created that has all the nutrients. It has all the products, all the sources and items that we need to live, survive, protect, heal, and grow ourselves is all within this earth. And it's all intricately put together. We all, even the sea, from animals to the air that we breathe, and when we breathe out carbon dioxide, and then the plants soak it up. Like, I mean, all of this is all intricately put together. This isn't happenstance. I mean, you have to be almost ignoring reality to say that there wasn't a creator.
Right. The fact that
Seeds.
everything goes together is how
Mhm.
you know.
It's pretty wild. And every time we
Exactly, because everything goes together, and we are created by an intelligent mind, by an intelligent being, and that intelligent being is God. Nothing more, nothing less.
step in and fuck with it, it goes haywire.
Right.
Every time human beings do it,
Predictably haywire. though.
haywire,
Right.
haywire.
Right. But that's part of the benefits of free will.
Mm-hmm.
Is you really can jump into a volcano, dude.
Yeah. Haywire.
You really can.
I mean, think about what we've done to wildlife. The craziest thing in this country, especially right here, is pigs. Bro, wild pigs are everywhere, and there's so many of them. I went to a friend of mine's farm, it's like a ranch, to hunt wild pigs,
Yeah.
and you just hear them like Lord of the Rings characters in the bushes. And there's 150 of them near you, 250 of them, thousands on the ranch. They're all over the place, and they have 3 litters a year, and they start having litters when they're 6 months old. They just pump out piglets. Let's go.
You can tell they're not delicious.
They are delicious.
Oh, well, then here we go then.
They're-
we don't
they're
really
delicious.
we don't really have a problem then,
Right.
do we?
No, we have a we need to eat pigs problem.
No, we need to be sending this off somewhere
Yeah.
to someone who does.
Well, definitely we should. That would be an easy way to solve a lot of hunger problems.
I'm saying we live in a country where
Yeah.
we're complaining about food sources.
It's a good point.
These chickens are pecking us to death. They're everywhere. I can't even sleep. Yeah, but they're delicious,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. Have more chickens. Yeah, for sure.
I'm telling you, I don't know what y'all eat, man, but I love me some chicken, man. Chicken is good. That only person to put that together is God. That's good. It's not be low black of me to say, man, chicken is good. Man, I don't eat a lot of pork, but bacon be slapping, man. That's so true, man. Like, yeah, like I'm gonna keep letting them talking, man, because this is an interesting conversation, guys. And I mean, they just go into. I mean, he goes from one subject to another, man. That's one thing that I admire about Katt Williams, and that he's an intellectual. I like that he expands on situations, and his theology and all that isn't right. And I'm not saying he's a Christian or even a man of God, because I don't necessarily believe that. I believe he's deceived. But I mean, just to hear his mind work and go through things, and he's not crazy, guys. He's saying some right stuff, guys. He definitely is.
Yeah, we do have an overabundance problem for sure. We really do. But the pig thing is a wild one. It's hard to get them. Like they're very smart, and they spread out, and there's so many of them. They shoot them with helicopters. They fly over them.
Right.
I haven't been invited 3 times since I moved here to go shoot pigs out of a helicopter.
But that's part of the reason that you came to Texas.
The freedom, for sure.
Texas is a place of great adventure.
Yeah.
And people who believe.
Man, that's so true. I used to live in Dallas, Texas, in like 2013, 14. I got a lot of family lives through Houston and Dallas. And man, like they are really big into their hunting, and like I think the boar, this boar hunting is big. Man, when it comes to stuff like that, man, they big on that, man. They're not lying, man. If I could move back to Texas, I probably would. But you never know. Maybe one of these days. I got a lot of family still out there, so
believe in that.
Yeah.
Right. It's really God's country in the right places.
It is in the right places. I think you're going to have annoying people everywhere you go in this world. But in general, I think the people here overall are nicer, they're friendlier, and they're not captured. They're not captured by the ether of Hollywood. They haven't been sucked into the vortex of ideological thinking and just that weirdness of that town. So when you escape that and just be around regular people, you're like, oh, people are all right. I've just been in an insane asylum. You're looking for a girlfriend, like you have to be in a place where you're around good people, like normal people. That's better for you.
You're not trying to say that people that happen to live there are not nice people.
There's a lot of nice people there, for sure.
Here's the thing. Hopefully we can agree that the problem is with extremes.
Yes.
Extreme anything.
Yes.
Extreme left is as vicious and as far right.
Yep.
It's, the middleness of it all that makes America great. And
For
Texas
sure.
has been front and center of that forever.
I think a big part of it, though, is how much does your government control you? Even when things don't even make sense. Like in California, they made flavored vapes illegal. Can you imagine?
Yeah, guys, as you can see, they're gonna keep expounding on these subjects, guys. And so, I mean, they're so right. I just want to speak on that last subject that they were talking about either, you can either be too far left, and it just creates all these dramas and issues and things. And again, guys, I'm gonna point every situation back to God, guys. When we go too far left or too far right, that's when we have those issues, guys. And it's God that we need as our compass and our guiding gate to show us where to go and how far to go. God is the one that told the sea, you can only come this far. And if it came further, it would damage. And so if the sea listens to God, we should listen to God and know how far we can go to not create damage and not create hell in our own environment that was built for us.
But my salvation on me like it's a helmet. The way you to sin is death for send you to hell quick. Wanted to be all about me, God, I was selfish. I was rebellious, but you didn't let me